Welcome everybody, Doug McKay with the M48 update for the 14th of May 2010. We're going to look at a couple different charts today, the SPY, the SH, gold, and possibly silver, and maybe the XLF. But in any event, let's start out with the SPY. We closed today, Friday, at 113.89. Probably was not a outlandish thought to think that we would fill this gap in here at some point. That happened today very quickly in one day. So overall, obviously the trend is still down. The nice thing is, for our purposes, we sold off on heavier volume. Now, when do I think, based on what I see right now, that this trend may change from short to long? We would probably have to get a close either above the 513 or above the 512 candle. If that happens, this particular pattern is going to look very similar to what occurred the last time we got long at around 1100. But for now, the trend is still down. We could possibly fall further. There's pretty good support at 112, 112.50. Definitely 1100 on the S&P, which is basically 111 on the SPY. But the overall trend is down, so we'll stick with it. Let's take a look now at gold. Obviously we're still doing good on this. Our stop is back in the 114 range. We closed today at 120.37. I would anticipate we'll fill this little white space here, or blue space on the chart, somewhere around 118.50, maybe a little bit lower. If we break through that, then I think we'll go back right around 116. Now, that's not to say that we're not going to move up first, which is fine if we do, because we're long GLD. But I would anticipate a little bit of profit taking next week and filling this gap right here on GLD. Let's also take a look at silver. Very similar chart. Again, thinking that we're going to come back and test this area here where it gapped up previously. And then we'll take a look at the SH, which right now is only is our biggest position. We when I look at this, we want to make sure that we, at least to increase the probability, is definitely hold 48.60, if not 48.87, which is the low that we put in yesterday, 48.87. What would increase our percentages long in the SH would probably be a close above today's high of 50.92, so we'll just call it 51. Based on what I see technically, if we can get above 51, I think that is good technically. All right, you guys, let's finish up with the XLF. We drew a still chart in on this yesterday, and I'm going to see if I can do this real quick in video format. But this was a still chart on the blog. And again, as we always know, that financials typically lead and or tech or both. And financials broke down heavy. So we moved down heavy enough today where there may be some upside gap space being filled next week. But overall, we're sitting good. Two positions. The trend is still short, and we're going to ride it until it changes. And that's it. Have a great weekend. Doug McKay on the 14th of May, 2010. We'll see you next week. Thanks.